हेलो। जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। संस्कृता स्त्री पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। संस्कृता स्त्री पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। हम नहीं है दीन कहता कौन हम अबला। है सबल संस्कृति हमारी हम सभी सबला। ज्योति से जगमग हुआ अंतर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। स्वप्न ठाकर सी हुआ साकार है इसमें। महर्षि कर वे तपस्या सार है इसमें। हम दिशाएं और ये दिनकर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। संस्कृता स्त्री पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है।
Thank you, cultural team. With a vision to empower women through quality in education, Dr. BMN College of Home Science Autonomous continually strives to achieve greater heights in imparting transformational and accessible education for all its students. To understand the wide range of activities, I request our principal, Professor Dr. Mala Pandurang, to present the institution report for the year 2021-22.
Very good afternoon to our girls. To our distinguished chief guest, Frau Einisch, Guten Tag. To our respected management members, to our invited guests, to the parents who have joined their achievers today, to the staff members, present and retired, our alumni who have come back as distinguished alumni, and my dear students. It gives me pleasure to present to you the institutional report for the academic year 2021-22. It is our motto to strive always towards the empowerment of young women students through quality in education. And our mission statement focuses on accessible education, stimulating both intellectually and academically, building up self-reliance, self-empowerment, self-resilience, and specific focus on digital competence as well as entrepreneurial skills. We have always had our leadership at the helm, and our management, who had the vision to start this campus in 1957 and have had a sustained relationship with the institution, we remain indebted to them always. Significant milestones. I was just talking with Frau Einisch, and she was complimenting us that we will soon be completing 40 years of existence. From a B+ grade in NAC, we went to an A grade and then an A+ grade. And there are several other important milestones that we have achieved, particularly in 2019 being awarded the autonomous status, the grant for select autonomous colleges from RUSA, the only college in Mumbai to receive a UGC grant for the STRIDE Research Capacity Building Center. And we have also now a full-fledged postgraduate department named as Srimati Manjula Ben Gunvatrai Shah Department of Postgraduate Studies. 2021 saw the award from RUSA as being selected to introduce a rational thinking cell under a special scheme under RUSA. As you students are aware, you will always be known as the COVID batch. But 21-22 was a year of extraordinary circumstances. But as the report will show, that we still managed to do a considerable bit despite the pandemic and despite the lockdown which went on till February 2022. Several measures were taken to ensure that the campus remained a safe space, including vaccination drives, counseling that was given, mentoring that was given, financial assistance that was given to ensure that we performed to the fullest despite the pandemic. New academic initiatives. We introduced an MSc in Computer Science in the academic year 21-22. A total of 45 courses were introduced under autonomy, and we conducted more than 60 webinars and seminars, despite it being the pandemic and despite us being online. Total publications were 8 publications and 12 research presentations. For the first time, we had research proposals which were funded by the Seva Mental Education Society management, and we had 4 teams completing their projects on very important areas. Several collaborative ventures were sustained, several MOUs were signed, ranging from student-teacher exchange to social outreach programs to entrepreneurship training, to collaboratives on science training, science education training, and environmental initiatives. Despite the pandemic, we still continued with 3 very important endowment lectures. The annual Srimati Dakshaben Memorial Lecture, which was delivered by Dr. Arun Garg. We had the Sri Mohanlal Pathak Endowment Lecture Series on Gandhian Values, which was delivered by Dr. V.R. Devika. And the 3rd endowment lecture, the Sri Madhav Bakshi Memorial Lecture Series on Value Education on the Sweetness of Truth. We continued our sustained activities, although we were online with several outreach programs, in particular a national outreach program with the Women's Commission of the Government of India. As you girls know, This is something that we always look forward, the intercollegiate festivals. But hats off to the students who managed to conduct these online activities. We went national, we went international with a number of competitions being conducted online. I'm sure it brings back a lot of good memories. The Entrepreneurship, Employment and Career Hub was no less. A number of ventures where we tried to reach out and use the best of our facilities. This is a unique initiative of the Human Development Department. Fortunately, by March, we could invite all of you back to the campus, and this was a social outreach program that is done every year, especially for children from the community. The National Council for Quality Management awarded the college the second prize to the Nutrition Department for their project titled Nutri-Siksha. And a number of faculty also got awards, but just to name three, which was at national level, state level, and Ms. Nitu Singhi for her efforts in placement. Few highlights of ongoing activities initiated in 21-22. Although the report is of 21-22, I just would like to share in 22-23 how we sustained some of the activities that we tried to initiate despite the pandemic. Very important milestone is the unique skill enhancement scheme, which was launched by the management and the conducted college, the Unnati scheme for skill-based training programs, national level seminar which was conducted with CIRCOT, because we do a lot of gender outreach programs, international visitors who had to defer their visit because of the pandemic, but were here on campus, the collaborative venture with the University of Stellenbosch, South Africa, a Fulbright visiting professor, and Professor Caroline Fall, who was part of the University of Southampton project that we did during the pandemic. And this is an initiative that we had started with online counseling, but we have taken it full-fledged, which is to offer nutrition counseling to all the girls on campus, for which the team from the MSc Clinical Nutrition received the second runner-up for the best social initiative for women's empowerment at the National Award Festival of the Bhavishya Bharat. And this year, our free ship committee received the third prize from the National Council for Quality Management for the sustained project during the free ship, which was to ensure that no girl should drop out because of financial problems during the pandemic. And we are very happy to share that from a dropout rate of 11%, we have brought it down to 1%. So, okay. And sustained faith in us was shown by our recruiters who came back to campus in March because they had full faith in the institution. And this year also we have very good placement numbers, especially from the Bachelor of Computer Applications department. So my congratulations especially to all the graduates of the 21-22 batches from all the programs, particularly because you are the first batch who are graduating from Dr. BMN as a totally autonomous college. So this is a milestone for all of us. Okay. You are the first graduates from Dr. BMN from undergraduate. We did have postgraduate students last year, but this is a milestone because the entire college now is under autonomy. It's also an important milestone, I think, because the first time we are instituting gold medals that are being offered by Seva Mandal Education Society for the toppers. We are grateful to the donors. Their names will be read out. It's also for the first time that we have instituted awards for our illustrious alumni. I can see that they are here. It's a great pride that we are having our girls back today to receive the award. And so once again, congratulations to all of you, to all the students. And I would just like to end by a quotation from Jonathan Livingston Seagull, Richard Bach's Jonathan Livingston Seagull, where one school is finished, and the time has come for another to begin. So wish you all well. Education is endless, it is never ending, and keep learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mala ma'am, for your lucid presentation of the achievements of our college. We certainly swell with pride while listening to each and every one of them. Education is the movement from darkness to light, said an American philosopher once. And to symbolize the enlightenment of education, I request the dignitaries to kindly light the traditional lamp.
महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणनाथ सरस्वती रवि शुक्र बृहस्पतिं पंचैतांसौ स्मरेण नित्यं वेदवाणी प्रवृत्तये विनायकं गुरुं भानुं ब्रह्म विष्णु महेश्वरा सरस्वती प्रणम्याहम् सर्वकार्यार्थ सिद्धये अभीप्सितार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थ पूजितो यस्सुरासुरैः सर्वविघ्नहरस्तस्मै गणाधिपतये नमः।
Dr. BMN College of Home Science Autonomous has remained steadfastly committed to higher education through the support rendered by its management. I deem it a privilege to invite Dr. Dilip Trivedi, President of the Seva Mandal Education Society, to deliver the welcome address.
Friends, we have gathered here where you are going to change from the student to a graduate person. And that is a big area where you are crossing one line and entering into the other. On this occasion, I welcome our chief guest, Ms. Maja Eining. I hope I have correctly pronounced it. If not, I'm sorry. I think she is the right person to distribute these degrees to all of you. So please give a big hand to her. Now you are entering into an area where you have multiple openings available to you. One, yes, you have somebody to hold your hand and you enter into whatever business that you feel like. The second alternative is go for a post-graduation. And third alternative is do nothing, which I will not agree with. So please decide something, one way or the other, and on behalf of management and all of us, I wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure everyone present here feels very welcome and feels happy to be back to the institution from which they're going to graduate. I now request our Vice Principal, Mrs. Vinaya Vaishampayan, to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Maria Einisch, Deputy Consul General, Federal Republic of Germany, Mumbai, to the August gathering.
Thank you. It's my proud privilege to introduce our chief guest for the ceremony, Frau Maria Eining, Deputy Consul General, German Consulate, Mumbai. Frau Maria Eining entered the German Federal Foreign Office in 1989 after her second law examination. From June 1990 to November 1990, she worked in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Berlin, in the Division for United Nations. Thereafter, she held posts at German embassies in Helsinki, Finland, and Washington, D.C., USA. She served as Deputy Head of Mission, German embassies in Accra, Ghana, Ontario, Madagascar, and Colombia, Sri Lanka. Before her assignment to India as Deputy Consul General in Mumbai, she was the Deputy Director of the Division for Higher Education, Science and Research at the German Foreign Office in Berlin. Ma'am has traveled extensively and takes keen interest in projects related to health, education, and climate. She strongly believes that women must be encouraged to be self-reliant, strong, and independent. In her own words, let women bring all their talents, creativity, and shape the society, and strongly believes that women can be agents of change provided they are given adequate opportunity. Ma'am, we at Dr. BMN College of Home Science believe the same, that an investment in all aspects of women's education is an investment in their future, and are proud to present to you our graduating batch of 21-22. Welcome to our campus once again, and we thank you for accepting our invitation to preside over this ceremony as chief guest. Good day to you.
Thank you, ma'am. We're indeed fortunate to have Ms. Einisch amongst us for this special day. I now request Dr. Dilip Trivedi, President of the Seva Mandal Education Society, to kindly felicitate our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Maria Einisch. Thank you, sirs. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Maria Einisch, Deputy Consul General, Federal Republic of Germany, Mumbai, to declare the graduation ceremony open.
Light melodies.
I declare the opening of the graduation ceremony. Now the graduation begins. Pursuant to the decision of the Management Council of SNDT Women's University, that the respective degrees and diplomas being conferred upon those who have qualified themselves for the same, and to hold the graduation ceremony for conferring the degrees and diplomas on them in person and in absentia. This graduation ceremony of Dr. BMN College of Home Science is hereby convened. Let the candidates be presented.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mrs. Vinaya Vaishampayan, Vice Principal Academics and representative of the Faculty of Science and Technology, to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Home Science in Food Science and Nutrition, Nutrition and Dietetics, Resource Management, Human Development, and Textile Science and Apparel Design.
All the students of the Faculty of Science and Technology and those who are receiving their degrees in Bachelor in Home Science, please rise. Respected Madam Chief Guest, pursuant to the decision of the Management Council of SNDT Women's University to confer the degrees and diplomas, I pray that the candidate in the Faculty of Science and Technology, Bachelors in Home Science, who have been examined and found qualified for various degrees and diplomas be admitted to the respective degree or diplomas in person and in absentia. Ma'am.
In my capacity as the chief guest on this August occasion of the graduation ceremony of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, I hereby grant the request.
Thank you and congratulations.
Please be seated. I request Mr. Shahjahan Khan, Vice Principal Administration and representative of the Faculty of Science and Technology, to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Computer Applications.
All the students of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Bachelor of Computer Application, please rise. Respected Madam Chief Guest, pursuant to the decision of the Management Council of SNDT Women's University to confer the degrees and diplomas, I pray that candidates in the Faculty of Science and Technology, Bachelor in Computer Application, who have been examined and found qualified for various degrees and diplomas to be admitted to the respective degrees or diplomas in person and in absentia. Ma'am.
In my capacity as the chief guest on this August occasion of the graduation ceremony of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, I hereby grant the request.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Rupali Sen Gupta, Coordinator of Srimati Manjula Ben Gunwant Rai Shah Department of Postgraduate Studies and representative of the Faculty of Science and Technology, to present the candidates for the Master of Science degrees in Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics and Resource Management.
All the students of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Masters of Science, please rise. Respected Madam Chief Guest, pursuant to the decision of the Management Council of SNDT Women's University to confer the degrees and diplomas, I pray that candidates in the Faculty of Science and Technology, Masters of Science, who have been examined and found qualified for various degrees or diplomas be admitted to the respective degrees or diplomas in person and in absentia.
In my capacity as the chief guest on this August occasion of the graduation ceremony of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, I hereby grant the request.
Thank you, girls. Congratulations.
I also request Dr. Sen Gupta to present the candidates of the postgraduate diplomas in Sports Science, Fitness, Nutrition, and Early Childhood Education.
All the students of Faculty of Science and Technology, Postgraduate Diploma, please rise. Respected Madam Chief Guest, pursuant to the decision of the Management Council of SNDT Women's University to confer the degrees and diplomas, I pray that candidates in the Faculty of Science and Technology, postgraduate diplomas, who have been examined and found qualified for various degrees or diplomas be admitted to the respective degrees or diplomas in person and in absentia.
In my capacity as the chief guest on this August occasion of the graduation ceremony of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, I hereby grant the request.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. All the students awarded with the degrees and diplomas, please rise. I request the dignitaries on stage to please rise. I request the Honorable Chief Guest to deliver the exhortation.
By the authority given to me, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas for which you have qualified and exhort you that ever in your life you prove worthy of the same in word and deed. I also admit all other candidates in absentia to their respective degrees and diplomas.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations, graduates. I would now request my colleague and senior faculty member of the Department of Computer Applications, Ms. Manjot Kaur, to continue with felicitating the achievements of meritorious student graduates and alumni.
A very good afternoon to one and all present in this August gathering. It is a matter of great honor and pleasure to acknowledge and reward the achievements of our outstanding students who have made both the institution and the parents proud. This is a much awaited event in every student's life as it represents the culmination of their academic endeavors and serves as a measure of the success. The institutional mission is to impart transformational and accessible education that intellectually stimulates and academically empowers women. This empowerment has materialized due to the efforts of several philanthropists and well-wishers. I extend my profound gratitude to Shri Praveen Shah, Chairman of Seva Mandal Education Society, Dr. Mala Pandurang, Principal of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, and Dr. Roma Gandhi, Faculty of Dr. BMN College of Home Science, for their generous support towards instituting the gold medal for the first time and the proudest amount for the student achievers. To felicitate the academic brilliance of our meritorious toppers, I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Maria, to award the gold medalist of the class of 2021-2022. We will start giving the awards department-wise. I call upon Ms. Dolly Jain for securing highest GPA of 9.33 in BSc Home Science. She is the recipient of the gold medal and prize money awarded in the memory of Srimati Anita Gandhi. Our next topper is Ms. Babal Siddhi from the Department of Resource Management, Hospitality Management. I call upon Ms. Chera Yashvi from the Department of Food Science and Nutrition. The topper from the Human Development Department is Ms. Hariya Devangshi And the prize amount has been sponsored by Dr. Rashmi Vyavaharkar. The topper from the Textile Science and Apparel Design Department is Ms. Umaira Mohammad Usman Sabina, and the prize amount has been sponsored by Dr. Pradnya Ambre. Moving on to the BCA department, I call upon Ms. Avantika Parab for securing highest GPA of 9.92 in Bachelor's in Computer Applications. She is the recipient of the gold medal and prize money awarded in the memory of Srimati Saundara Narayan and Shri K.A. Narayan Swami. Our next topper is Ms. Jeenal Gala. I would request her brother to collect the award on her behalf. I call upon Ms. Sejal Hattiskar from the BCA department. Ms. Priyanka Jadhav Balaji Vithabhai from the Department of Computer Applications. And Ms. Pooja Gada. I call upon Ms. Yukta Sharma for securing highest GPA of 9.73 in MSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics. She is a recipient of the gold medal and prize money awarded in the memory of Srimati Kamlaben Gambhirchand Shah. Our next topper is Ms. Savla Mitali. And Ms. Nidhi Beth from the Department of MSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics. The topper from the Department of Postgraduate Diploma in Sports Science, Fitness and Nutrition is Ms. Chavan Kajol. Our next topper is Ms. Shetty Sakshi from the Department of Postgraduation Diploma in Early Childhood Education. The next set of awards is for the best student from each department. The criterion for the award is based on the academic performance, extracurricular activities, regularity, punctuality, and participation in various social and cultural events. And the recipients of the award are Ms. Tisha Desai from TYND, Ms. Akansha Pandey from TYBCA, Ms. Meren Alexander is the best student from MSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics Department. And Ms. Sadika Ansari from PG SSFN. I would like to call upon Ms. Kelaskar Kaleka from the Department of MSc in Resource Management to kindly come up on the stage. She is the topper for the MSc RM department. Thank you so much, ma'am, for doing the honors. And now request Shri Dilip Trivedi, President of Seva Mandal Education Society, to kindly do the honors of felicitating our distinguished alumni. Success is not the destination that we reach. Success is the quality of our journey. Being an alumni is not just a title but a lifelong commitment to the growth and success of the institution. At BMN, we firmly believe in the saying, once a BMNite, always a BMNite. This year, we have instituted an exclusive practice of distinguished alumni citation. A formal process was framed where we received several applications which were screened by the external jury members. Dr. BMN College would like to acknowledge the contributions by its distinguished alumni. I request Dilip Bhai to kindly felicitate our first distinguished alumna for the day, Ms. Mugdha Pradhan, from the batch of 1999, the Department BSc Home Science with specialization in Food Science and Quality Control. Mugdha is the founder and CEO of iThrive and a functional nutritionist. She has received the She the People 40s over 40 award and recently the Best Healthcare Startup 2022 award. Mugdha's vision is to make healthier, happier, lifestyle disease-free communities across the world an everyday reality. Thank you, Mugdha, for being here. Thank you, sir. I request Praveen Bhai to kindly do the honors. Our next alumna is Ms. Kajal Thosani Vathena from the batch of 2004, BSc Home Science with specialization in Food Science and Nutrition. Specialization in Food Science and Nutrition, Postgraduate Diploma in Sports Science, Fitness and Nutrition. Kajal is the founder of Health and You, Redefining Mind and Body. She has a huge media presence and has been appointed as a nutritionist for popular shows such as Bigg Boss and MTV Crunch. She regularly appears on TV shows and gives dietary advice on various media channels, including news channels, radio and print media. Sir, I request you to kindly felicitate Ms. Kajal. Thank you, sir. I request Bharat Bhai to kindly felicitate our next alumna. Our next distinguished alumna is Kasturi Shelar from the batch of 1999 with BSc Home Science with specialization in resource management. With a passion for cinematography at heart, Kasturi has made a mark in the film, television and advertisement industry and today owns her own production house. With 20 years of hard work and experience, Kasturi was the first female winner of the Mata Sanman Award and received the accolade in 2021 as the Best Director of Photography. She was also awarded Lokmat Sakhi 2022 for Superwoman Achiever for Cultural Activities. She is currently working on the Zee Marathi show Yashoda Shamchi Ai. Thank you, sir. I now request Shilpa ma'am to kindly felicitate our next alumna. Our next alumna is Ms. V. Jayashree from the batch of 2004 from the Department of Computer Applications. Jayashree is the founder of Corporate Readiness Academy. She has worked as a director for Empower Business Facilitators Limited, leading the HR consulting as a practice head. She was the youngest member of the core committee of the HR Club, an association of more than 40,000 HR professionals across India, and the prime mover behind the Campus to Corporate Pro. Her research papers have featured in many national and international conferences. Thank you, Jayashree, for being here. Thank you, ma'am. Heartiest congratulations to all the achievers. I would conclude by saying, excellence isn't a skill, it's an attitude. Keep up your good work and continue to strive for perfection. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Manjot, and a very hearty congratulations to each and every one of you. You will go out to the world and represent yourselves as true BMNites. Congratulations. I welcome our chief guest, Ms. Maria Einisch, Deputy Consul General, Federal Republic of Germany, to address this class of 2021-22 on their responsibilities as graduates and postgraduate degree holders of their respective fields.
Dear graduates of the Dr. BMN College of Home Science, Honorable Principal, Honorable Faculty, dear supportive members of the graduates, dear guests, and dear Management Committee, which I just learned has a very big role to play in the functioning, in the fantastic functioning of this college. What a success we are celebrating today. You, the graduates, have truly arrived at another milestone of your life. And your teachers, your mentors, your parents have shown their serious commitment in giving you the chance to grow and develop your specific capabilities. Dear graduates, that was it. Today, you will enter in the next phase of your life. And a graduation has this special excitement in the air, the curious expectation of what the coming years will hold for you. You have gotten an excellent base for your future aspirations, a part of highly valuable tools such as digital competence, knowledge about resource management, communication, entrepreneurial skills, textile science, or nutrition, you can build on something else too. You had the chance to build self-confidence, personal strength, self-reliance. You have learned to define your interests, to focus on your goals, to develop strategies how to achieve what you aspire. Now, go out there, fearless, whether your future workplace is a hospital, a school, a company, a hotel, or a design studio. Go there to conquer your place with this self-confidence and joy. The pace of life will accelerate even more. Digital technologies will change work life. Being open for lifelong learning will be an important skill. Being flexible, curious, and open-minded for new learning experiences, new techniques is always a challenge, but offers also a lot of scope for personal development. Dear ladies and future leaders, my foreign minister, who is a lady, has just presented her vision of a more inclusive foreign policy. She calls it feminist foreign policy. The thought behind is that women should be better represented and included in all spheres of decision making, be it in foreign or security policy or conflict resolution or humanitarian questions. We firmly believe that more women participation on the levels of decision making is good for any society, not because women are superior or better than men, but because they bring in a different perspective and probably find different ideas for good solutions. We women need to actively contribute in defining the challenges, the stumbling stones, and the needs in our societies, and offer our thoughts and constructive solutions. The world is a complex place, and we need all creative minds to come in and find sustainable pathways for the future. But it starts with believing that you can do, that you believe in your capabilities, that you step out there and participate. We already saw that you have some real role models who have graduated at this college. And I think it's wonderful that you have these alumni to give you an idea of what you can achieve. Thank you so much for creating this new alumni club. But you also have another very impressive role model amongst you. Dr. Mala Pandurang is a fellow of the prestigious Alexander von Humboldt Foundation. It is a worldwide known and highly reputed German organization which gives out fellowships to scientists on an international level. That means you compete with the best worldwide, and the foundation chooses the best of the best only. Mala Pandurang had the courage to get out there and apply. She believed in her merits and did succeed. I know that she has succeeded in many other fields too, but this one is related to Germany, and I have a great admiration, especially for women who make it. So, go ladies, go. We need you all out there to take up leadership tasks in your communities. I wish you wholeheartedly happiness and success. I wish you all the best for your individual career path. please share the joy and pride of your achievements with your very essential personal support network, your families and friends. Let's celebrate.
Thank you, Ms. Maria. Your words have indeed inspired our young graduates, and you've also taught them not only to look out for role models, but instead introspect to see within themselves how they can leave a mark on this world. Thank you very much, Ms. Maria. To recognize the efforts and contributions behind the conduct of today's graduation ceremony, I request Mr. Shahjahan Khan, Controller of Examinations, Dr. BMN College of Home Science, to deliver the vote of thanks.
It is indeed a proud privilege for me to propose a heartfelt vote of thanks. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all those without whom this graduation ceremony would not have been possible. At the outset, we are extremely grateful to our chief guest, Ms. Maria Eining, Deputy Consulate General of Federal Republic of Germany, for gracing the occasion. Ma'am, we are overwhelmed by your presence here today. Thank you, ma'am. Our students, I am sure, would benefit immensely from your enlightening talk. We thank Ms. Urvashi Asar, also from the German Consulate, for coordinating with us for Eining's visit. I wish to thank all management members of Seva Mandal Education Society. You have stood behind us like a pillar of strength and supported all our efforts. We are indebted to Shri Praveen Shah, Chairman Seva Mandal Education Society, to Ms. Pooja Gandhi, Dr. Roma Patki and Ms. Poonam Kulkarni, and to Dr. Mala Pandurang and Mr. Pandurang Narayan Swami for their generous donation for gold medals and cash prizes. We also thank Dr. Padnya Ambre, Dr. Rashmi Vivaharkar for their donation to our cash prizes for specialization toppers. I am indeed extremely grateful to our principal, Professor Mala Pandurang, who has patiently guided and motivated and has always been a source of invaluable encouragement for both students and staff. We are also grateful to our eminent jury for helping the college in selecting distinguished alumni for 2022-23, Professor Vibhuti Patel, Dr. Mandhar Talwekar, Dr. Vaichinti Ranade and Dr. Pooja Roundale. Thank you, ma'am. Our alumni and their families have made us proud with their presence here this afternoon. The principal of our sister colleges in campus, Dr. Archana Patki, always there to support us. Thank you, ma'am. Special thanks to the entire organizing committee for working with sincerity and dedication in order to ensure the success of the function. They have put in tremendous tireless efforts and time and energy and have looked into every minute detail, which is indeed commendable. Special thanks to both the print media and electronic media, Lokmat, Tarun Bharat and Gem TV for their extensive coverage of the event. I must make special mention of Mr. Nitin Pawar, Shashi Jagde, Rupesh Gurav, Yasin Chaudhary and Rahul Patil for their technical assistant, as well as Dr. Lakshmi Menon and Ms. Manjot Kaur Saini for their able anchoring. The most important guest of today, I wish to thank all the proud alumni, parents and graduates of 2021-22 for returning to your BMN home today. We are proud all of your BMN graduates. I congratulate all the prize winners. I am sure this is the first of many more and awards you will be receiving in future. All the best and thank you.
Thank you, sir. And as you would say in Deutschland, Dankeschön bitte. I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Maria Einisch, Deputy Consul General, Federal Republic of Germany, Mumbai, to declare the graduation ceremony closed.
One more remark after my speech. Whenever you fall, you should stand up again. I declare the graduation ceremony closed.
Thank you, ma'am. Please remain standing as we render the national anthem with pride. Janaganamana
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Congratulations, class of 21. Please remain standing as the academic procession leaves the auditorium.